MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Rick Porcello is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Christian Vasquez, the catcher. Calls a great game. And I tell you, the biggest compliment he can get is how well he frames pitches. I think he gets closer to the plate than most other catchers, and he's able to steal strikes because the umpire can sit closer to the hitter.
Leading out for the Astros, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And he's retired here, run away.
Batting second, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. One there. He beat it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Charlie Morton will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Popped high in the air. Gurriel is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. To first, Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Carlos Correa.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. If he tries to pull that ball, that's a ground ball to short. Instead, he stayed with it, stayed with the break, let the break take the ball to the opposite field. Nice job.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On. And the pitch.
For the Red Sox. Right fielder.
Now that's popped up. Altuve on the move. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. He's set, and the pitch. Runner goes for second. This is on the ground over the first. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick at the track. The wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Batting 6th.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Lifetime in this matchup. He's just 1 for 13. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rafael Devore comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one, he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the man at first. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 2. It's now 2-0 Boston. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. It looked more aggressive. It looked like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Evan Gattis stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. In his career against Porcello, he's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here's the first pitch to him. George Springer is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Betts giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. So striding in, Josh Reddick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The second baseman.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Comes set with the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head, 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 2. Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Pitch popped up, calling for it. Correa, 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Correa.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Shot back up the middle, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1 onto the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes another 0-2. High pop up. Gurriel is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, the center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Hit hard up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Josh Reddick.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Ready for another chance? Rafael DeVore. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Rafael DeVore is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Christian Vasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. And he misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now. And I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bogarts is up with it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 3-2. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Mitch Moreland will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he will dive on the base with the baseball to record the out, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
First pitch of the at-bat. Alex Bregman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you, and
this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound.
Now pitching for the Red
And that's
Sox,
going to be all now for Rick Porcello. Carson Smith comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Yulieski Gurriel will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And he's back standing. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you hold him up. You got the tying run at third base. You got no outs. You're sitting in a situation where you might be able to not only score that tying run, but break the inning open.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Evan Gattis. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts on the run. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
George Springer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Joe Kelly comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside quarter that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Jose Altuve comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a little tapper. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Your attention, please.
Brad Peacock takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez racing back, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of this strike.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Eduardo Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Eduardo.
And that'll bring up the
Rodriguez.
former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready for another chance. Yulieski Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Not in time. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Designated hitter.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. One and 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The catcher.
Here's the
number
catcher,
16,
Brian McCann.
McCann.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Astros play 2 on the 2-run. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off there 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up a very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
On the move is Springer. And the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the 9th from stepping in is Josh Reddick. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This one's down to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, number 1.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Benintendi is after it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And that's in there. Base hit. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch on its way. Foul back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground at third. DeVore ranges to his left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Astros leave one. They're on top, however, 9-4. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth-inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And, oh, he can't rein it in.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Up next,
not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Hanley Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Springer is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael
into the box,
DeVore.
Rafael DeVore, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. In there for strike 1, 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards the hole. Oh, Altuve. He's up with it. The throw. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs.